Good morning, one and all. It is I. It is now Sunday, the 21st of July. So we're on day 7. We're just in a hotel room in Cumbernauld, which is what, about 5, 6, 7 mile-ish, something like that. We arrived in Stirling about 3 o'clock-ish, 4 o'clock-ish, something like that. I can't remember now. Yesterday, raining. Tried to find somewhere, bed and breakfast. Couldn't find anywhere that was available on the day. Campsite, just a couple. There wasn't nothing. So we were struggling. We thought we're going to have to rough it in the back of the car again on a car park somewhere. So the mood wasn't great, as you can imagine. I just thought, let's just go home. I'd sooner drive 5 hours and get home than sit in the car for the next 18 hours. Because we'd already booked into another hotel. That wasn't till tonight, so we couldn't book in there till 3 o'clock. So by the point we were messing about this, it was about 22 hours before we could book into the next hotel. But Nelly managed to find us this hotel in Cumbernauld, which was only a 15-minute drive from Stirling, really. So we stopped in here last night. Nelly, as usual, straight on the Bacardi and Iron Brew. She couldn't wait. I said, well, I just sat and watch YouTube. So we've just been for a breakfast. So we're just going to head now to the village where I grew up, Flynn, just a couple of miles outside Stirling. So it's only about 15-20 minute drive from here. And then I'll take Dawn a walk around the village and show where I lived and stuff, and where I used to play as a kid, and then reminisce a little bit, like So
all these girlfriends' houses.
We're all girlfriends just to be, yeah. Then we're going to check in to the hotel in Stirling at 3 o'clock. Then we're going to pop into the Gupsey Stirling Castle before it shuts at 6. And just we've got to walk around Stirling. So yeah, that's the plan for today, Pete. So we'll see you in a bit. Morning again, one and all. It is I, Thackers. I brought you somewhere special. This is the street where I grew up in Scotland. Let me. This house here was my best friend at the time, Scott Kelly's. This was where I grew up, and this house here. Let me take you around the front. I don't want to go on. There's people looking out the windows thinking, who's that freak walking about with a camera and drone? But this was my old hunting ground when I was a kid. When I grew up in Scotland. That was my old house there, just here. And this is where I used to spend a lot of my time playing on here. And this circle, we called it the circle. We used to play football many years. Many years of good times on this street. A lot of fond memories. Obviously that was the house where Mum and Dad lived. That sadly left us, but a lot of memories. It's not really changed that much. No. I left here in 1983, July the 13th, 1983. I left the street. I'll show you the old swing park. So this is just more a little thing about me where I grew up, really. So I brought Dawn to just show. It's strange coming back here after all these years. The last time I was up here was in 2011, and before then 2009 I think, and 10. So it's like 3 years where I come up here a few times. But before then, 2009, it was 1983. Yeah, a lot of good memories with this place. It's not changed at all. This is the old swing park, which happening everywhere nowadays. There's just nowhere for the kids to play. There's nothing.
Nothing on it, is there?
It's just a field that this is it now. Absolutely nothing. I've got fond memories of just here, on this grass bit here. We every summer we'd do a tennis court with sawdust, and we'd play tennis. Round about here used to be a roundabout that we used to play on a lot, and then about here, this little bit here, they'd built we called it the Wender House. It was brick. The council built it, and just over in the corner over there was the rocket, and then just about there was the spider, like climbing frames, and just over there was nothing there, but we used to play football, stuff on there, five-a-side football and stuff like that. But it's nothing now. It's just it's a real shame. But the layout's still in size, it's still the exact same as where it was when I was a kid. And this here now, I mean, this has changed a bit now. They've made it into like they have in most places. It's like a ride and walkway path. This used to be the old pit line.
Yeah.
To the pit, filling pit used to be just up here. And obviously this was the old train track, which went, you know, for miles up that land. Yeah, because I'm going to take you to the train bridge. We spent a lot of time there as kids playing and jumping off it onto hail bays and stuff that we used to nick from the farmer's field. And the last time I went here in 2011, I think it was. Couldn't believe how high up it was. We used to jump off it, probably 30-40 feet onto hay bales. Right, we've come to the old railway bridge. It's totally changed. Yeah, there was none of all this stuff here. There was none of that then. It was because there's a little burn runs along there. But we used to, obviously that was the edge here.
Yeah.
You know, so the train track was like in the middle where it is now, and then obviously, but we used to jump from here down. But there's, you know, all these weeds things down there, I don't know what they are like, but there was none of that here. It was a lot more open. It was a lot more open than where it is now. But it's far down. Obviously, I wouldn't jump straight down to the middle, but it was on the edges. But it was still a good 20-30 feet drop, I think. Yeah. But there was none of this. You could see the water running. Obviously, you had weeds on the embankments, but
down there, I'm sure.
Yeah. Can you see it there? Look, we always see it almost every day as kids. And obviously you just head that, keep going that way to Stirling. And I don't know if, because you'd write your name and stuff on the pillars, because they're all obviously wooden pillars underneath. So you'd write your name underneath it, and I wonder if, it'd be interesting to know if they were still there, if there's still carvings and that into the wood, and yeah, that's probably original, and that's where we used to go climb down, just down that wee bit there. You'd have to go down it, scurry down, and I don't know if you can see underneath. Yeah, they're still there. The planks are still there. I don't know if you can see it on camera. But all wooden planks are still there. They look like they could still be original. See them?
Yeah, they will be.
So we used to go straight underneath there,
They
and
didn't completely take bridge down, they'll be original.
now I think they've just redone the top. The old train bridge. Had many good times. Well, there it is. There's the old house. Yeah, seems strange coming back. You know, because you automatically just go straight into the kid mode, you know. Looking up there, and my mother standing on the doorstep shouting at us, "Dinner! 7 o'clock come, no matter where you was in the village. 7 o'clock, you'd have all the mothers come onto all the doorsteps and shouting everybody, shouting all the kids, so we could be across the other side of the village. I'd hear my mum shout, "Jamie!" And that was it. I knew it was time to get home. And then you'd have to stop whatever you was doing. If you was in the middle of a football game, you'd have to try and remember the score. And then it's like, right, got to go. And then you'd have to run home as quickly as possible. And you'd hear the mothers all over the village shouting the kids, 7 o'clock, time to come in. Well, that was a wonderful village of Filin, where I used to live. So now we've headed over to the Wallace Monument. I've never been here before. Map of Abbey Craig.
Have a look through.
Well, that takes some getting up there, doesn't it?
That takes you up the top.
Yeah, I know. But that's some steep hill there, so I'll have to keep going up there.
Yeah,
But that's the map. So we're going to take a walk up. It's got 3 hours to kill before we can check into the hotel. But you can see up there, right up there is the Wallace Monument. We're going to take a walk up the Wallace Way. Are you feeling the burn, Nella? I tell you what, it's steep. Steeper than I thought it was. Sit down 2 minutes, Nella. Does you sound like you're out of breath? Still, I've not done much walking lately.
Yeah.
But we're nearly there. Can't see it.
Yeah.
can't be far away now. Viewpoint. There. That's what I want to look at. It's going to have a gander. We'll go and see. You come with me. I think you're staying there. Now then, let me show you the view from the viewpoint. You're seeing what I'm seeing. This is the viewpoint. That's it. Trees. It's a nice little wooded area with a couple of seats on, but I wouldn't call it a viewpoint, that's for sure. Cracking viewpoint there, you've missed it. Everything that you want to see.
I'll see the same viewpoint.
Not like there. That's called a viewpoint for a reason. You're not going to get a viewpoint like that anywhere, Nelly. I've just shared it with everybody. They'll see it all before you. Well, we're nearly at the bottom of the walk now. It's going to head back to the car, grab a quick coffee, and eat something I'm entitled to, a little chocolate bicky, because I've worked so well today. Walked so far and up high. And then after that, I don't know, we'll decide in the car what we're going to be doing, where we're going to go, and all that malarkey. I like that word, malarkey. Right, we shall see you later. Well, we just pulled into the car park where we're at the hotel where we're staying tonight, and there's nowhere to park. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 parking spaces, but they've been taken up. So I don't know what the hell we're supposed to do. 4 parking spaces for a hotel? Can't be right, surely to God. Alright, apparently there's some spaces around the back, so I'll drop back with you in a sec. Right, I'm back. Yeah, there's plenty of parking around the back. I've got a car park around the back here. There's no cars here, it's just us. So it's alright, everything's good. So we're just going to, Don's just paying 15 quid to park 24 hours. Pay to park in the hotel car park. 15 quid. £15.50 I think it is. 24 hours. Never done nothing like it. It's crazy. Well, anyway, we know what Rip-Off Britain's all about. So we're going to sort of like go and sort out our room and stuff now. So we'll get back to you shortly. Right, just outside, I'm going to walk you in because Nelly reckons it's nice. So let's have a look here. And can you? Is that what we are? 118?
Yeah.
118. I've got your number, Nella.
I used to go real well on this one, so I don't know if this will work. Hey. Yeah. Nice.
115.
17.
So you went left then.
Yeah.
118. I've got your number. Oh. This is the room.
Nice view though, isn't it?
I'm assuming this is the
It is.
Toilet. Oh,
So we'll look at shortbread.
oh, we've got shortbread. I've done nothing but eat shortbread.
Water.
Shower.
Big TV screen. Oh, that's nice. Isn't it?
Oh. Bath or
Does
shower.
that mean you're going to have two showers in 2 days?
Yeah. What we got? What's the science like? Oh, that works really.
No, I think it's alright. Oh, God. Edge of a cord.
Yeah. It's alright, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Decent sized room. High ceilings. That's the thing with these old Victorian buildings. You got the
Yeah.
ceiling, didn't you? Oh, if it's too hot. Oh, yeah. Right. I'm going to shut off now and go back to the car and get a few things and then come back. Yeah, you guessed it. Neil's got some more liquor for tonight.
You wanted
You know what I mean? Bacardi again.
Hey,
Oh. What are the oh, shortbread.
it's not like shortbread, won't it?
Well, we've eaten tons of shortbread, haven't we? This holiday. What's that all about?
It's just about parking and welcoming you.
The rip-off parking. Alright, peeps. We will see you all in a while. More steps. More hills. How did that feel?
Fine. I'm thinking about pushing to.
Well, and I walk up to the castle grounds. Yeah, me and Badge, last time I was up here, me and Badge came up in the trikes.
Oh, you drove up here? Parked up here?
Yeah. We come up in the trikes and we were parked up down here because there was because obviously you got to pay here, and there was a queue. And it was red hot day, believe it or not. With a little bit of, after all the rain, we had a little bit of sun come out and we were sat in the queue for a bit. And obviously I had to switch the engines off because they were air cooled. So I just walked up to the fella who was taking the money. I said, mate, do you mind if we come through? We're on trikes like and they're air cooled and it's not doing them any good sat here.
So
You know.
this is to pay for parking then?
So I have to pay for parking. Yeah, here.
Ah.
So he let us through early, you know what I mean? Because her trikes were overheating. 2011 that was. Stirling Castle. Mr. Robert the Bruce. Couple of selfies. Wait, Nella? Well, I've got a raving rant for you peeps. We're now in the castle, but we've stood there for about 15 minutes waiting to get served. There's people in front of us was paying by card and get one of them audio book things, you know, where you walk around and it tells you what's what. There were two people in front of us doing that. Must have been there 15-20 minutes stood there. Was about ready to walk away, and then it was our turn. Walked up to the woman, two adults, £19.50 each, 40 quid cash, bing bang bosh tickets. We were there less than 10 seconds. Paying by card and all that muckafull, 15 minutes. Unreal. Anyway, look at that nice little view there. Way up high. Look at that. Well, this area is called the French Bas. So you can pause the video and read all that. Saves me making it to myself, reading it out. It's 2011. I think it was 2011 when I last came up here. Main badge. Yeah, definitely 2011. It's a nice little spot. This the Gardens, I think it's called. Look at the wall. Yeah. Look at the Bruce 13, 14. Yeah. 1305. Oh, Mr. Wallace himself. Obviously Edward the First. That was his son. And Robert the Bruce. Miller's on the phone.
That's from the feature film The Bruce.
There's nobody on the end of it. I think she's talking to herself. And there's nobody there.
Sounds like you.
Losing the plot.
Sounds like you. Yeah, yeah.
Is that off the film, that? Battle of Bannockburn 1314. Who was going to... What's your head? Who was going to go to see the Battle of Bannockburn, weren't we? But we've got time now. We'll continue. Robert Stewart. Here's the timeline. We have to spend more time really, but we've got to. We're rushing through.
Drag it over to the magnifier. Oh,
Alright.
shows the possible bone damage.
Girls and the toys, eh?
Can't ignore it.
James the Fourth, 15. Oh, John Damien. Mary of Guards. Mary, Queen of Scots, 1542 to 1587.
Oh, that shows you where that is, though. This video.
Ah, right. The old-fashioned way of doing stuff before. Not the first time we see Prince Charles.
It's shot to all in film.
1981. 1964. Like I was telling you earlier when we come here, and I was last year 2011. Me and my mate took a picture. We took a picture of me leaning against a cannon, and obviously it's still there. So I've just took a picture of me leaning the same cannon, same pose, but 13 years apart. So I'll stick that in so you can see it and see what you think. 13 years apart. Well, this is Great Hall. So, right. So this is the Great Hall of Stirling Castle. And I don't know if you remember, a few years ago Rod Stewart did a Christmas special, and he filmed it inside here. Was it 2017 or something like that? I'm not sure. I'm not sure of the actual date, but it was somewhere around about 2017. But that was actually filmed in here. So you can go watch it online. And that there at the back there is where, I'm sure that's where the stage was. So the stage was on that platform there. But it's in this room. This is where all the celebs and yeah, they're all sat in here. But this is the Great Hall. It's an amazing place, this. And the joints in that roof, I don't know if they're original or what, like, but it's a lovely, lovely, lovely room. What do you think, Nella? Beautiful, isn't it? So they've got like four, five fireplaces. So there's been plenty of heat in here back in the day. I bet they wouldn't have thought back in them days that at some point in the future there's going to be radiators. So the big fireplace. The Great Hall. Nella's looking for the toilet already. God love her. You will make my dinner, woman. You will do the pots.
Pot noodle.
Oh, yeah. That told the peeps, I'm the king.
Pot noodle.
I was just going to the toilet. So, we'll expect Dinah Rod to be here within the hour. Just, I'd love to get the drone out and just stand in the middle and do an orbit around there and get the whole of the square. That would be an awesome shot. It's a nice little quiet section. Yeah. There's a lot we're not going to be able to see. We've got half an hour till it shuts, so we're kind of strapped for time, really. We'll come again. We'll have to come. You can spend a day here easy, can you? To really take it all in, all the information.
Yeah.
There's way too much info just for like an hour, really. So
Yeah.
that's about it, really. I'm not sure, but I think like them bits were, I don't know, I think that's where there may be food storage or something, I'm not sure. And then you've got the cemetery here. And the beheading stone, apparently. I think it's over there-ish somewhere. But we're not going to have time to go there today. Yeah, that's where you'll be looking out with a gun. I can see you. I can see you. On the Great Hall. Well, that's we're leaving the castle behind. It was alright. We're going to walk down to this chip shop now because Nella just won't let it go.
What?
She says
What do you mean?
she needs this fish and chips.
I've had no tea all day. We've had his breakfast and I left off for that.
Broad Street. Imagine this. like 100 years ago, you know. I've seen some pictures about 100 years ago on Facebook, and somebody had put like a now and then sort of thing, and it's just amazing to see. Glorious building, you know. Yeah, some of the pictures that we've seen of Broad Street from 100 odd year ago, around about there. It's just crazy. It's not really changed that much at all in all that time, even longer. I don't know what the history is on Broad Street when it was built. Broad Street stores. That's actually been a shop for as long as I can remember. Because I used to come up here when I was a kid. This here is the entrance to where my granddad used to live. But yeah, I used to come here with my mum and my sister. But we used to come through here and go up one of them steps, and then I think it went up there. So this was 1957, I think, when this was sort of like redone to where it is now. You know what I mean? So obviously it's a shop or something. I don't know where it is. It's a cafe. It's a cafe down there. Oh, look. I've even noticed that. Like,
Husband of Mary, Queen of Scots.
let me show you that. And I've even noticed that. Blinds are back. Darnley's house. So that's the info on it. Hey? I think it was the first floor, I think.
Along here?
Yeah, this first lot. This first lot. Yeah, that's where you went in. You walked in, that's where the entrance. Oh no, that's different. That's different. But yeah, it's in the 70s and early 80s. I used to come down here with my mum. God love her. That's all Thacker's history when I was a wee lad. Right, I'm going to shoot off because Neil is panicking about this fish and chip shop. So, I'll catch up with you in a bit. I've got to have a minute. My feet are thrashing me. Yeah, we're bottom of, I can't remember this street. Friar Street. I was just telling Dawn, I remember years ago when early 70s, 75, 76-ish time maybe, there was a shop just up here on the right. Just up here somewhere, just a couple up there. I got my first drum pad. I always remember Mum taking me into the music shop. So I maybe 7 or 8 year old. She bought me a little wooden block with a black circle of rubber on, made by Premier Drums. I had it for years and years and years, and I don't know what happened to it. But yeah, I remember just up there, one of them shops up there. So all the memories start flooding back when I was a kid. Spent a lot of time up here in the town. Well, the hotel was staying until 8. Marvellous. This is Spittal Street. Nice.
Infirmary this used to be.
Oh.
So what's an infirmary then? An hospital?
That's hospital.
But you can say about the fever ward might bring infectious into the town. Ah.
It was at a bank with a grand Doric portico in 1825 that it converted to become Stirling's first infirmary in 1874. Great concern that the fever ward might bring infectious diseases into the town and had to be treated elsewhere. Not until 1928 was a purpose-built infirmary erected in Liverlands. So it was a hospital. To begin with. Wow. Good morning, one and all. It is I, Well, we're into the final day of the Adventure Wire, and disaster nearly struck. We've just went out to the car because we've checked out the hotel, but we paid for parking until 3:30. It's now, time's it now? It's gone 12.
4 to 11.
Well, 4:45, and we've just went to the car to put our stuff in,
Right, let's go.
and I opened the side door, and Dawn stood at the other side door, but I didn't hear her open it. We'd only gone and left one of the side doors open for the last 22 hours, or 21 hours, in the car park. The car in the car park, obviously. Lucky for us, nothing's been touched. The car park is at the back of the hotel, but it is actually a public car park. People can pay to use it. So we're just lucky that nobody's come in them 21 hours or so. Nobody's actually come to park, or if they have, they've not noticed the side door has been open because of sliding. And I can't believe that the laptop Pro was in there. Laptop Pro? iPad Pro was in there. Lucky enough, I took the drones and stuff and this camera with us. Oh my god. My Honda generator was in there. Another bits and bobs. Another laptop and some, external hard drives and stuff, and all sorts in. They could have had a right good car boot sale with the stuff that was in there, that we left in there stupidly. Can't believe it. I can't believe we've left that open for about 21 hours. That door, unbelievable. I can't believe it. So angry with myself, but we got away with it. So all is good. So we've just come for a quick walk into town, just to buy a few little bits and bobs, and then we're going to be heading back to the hotel and start the drive back. It's going to take us about 5 hours, 5.5 hours with a couple of stops. But yeah, the final day. So I put my Villa top on today to walk around Stirling, but it's actually raining and it's not great weather-wise again. Very overcast, but we'll see. What do you think to leaving the door open, Nella?
Can't get staff.
You know what I mean?
Should have come out when you had that instant.
Yeah, that was the thing. I was just saying to her last night, she went to bed early, so I sat up with my headphones on, watching some YouTube and stuff. And I thought to myself, you know what, I should really maybe go out and just check the car, just to make sure everything's alright. And I thought, nah, it'll be alright, I should do. And bugger me, we've left one of the back doors open. Unreal. Anyway, there's another little bit of history I wanted to show you this morning, but I forgot about. Just let me show you something. I'm pretty sure, 1, 2, 3, this doorway here in front of us is the doorway to what my mum and my dad got married in. I have a picture, if I can find that out, I'll stick it up, of them standing in that doorway right there. So it'd have been about 1977 maybe, something like that. Yeah, so I stood there with my dad and my auntie and uncle. So yeah, I forgot all about that one until we passed it yesterday. But that's I'm pretty sure that's the doorway. So just thought I'd share that little story with you. God love her. Right, we're going to go for a little wander, and we'll catch up with you in a bit. Yeah. We have decided to come in to Thistle Centre. Take a quick walk around, got a few little bits and bobs. And my old Nella's gone into Iceland Our plan is now is go back to the hotel, jump in the car, go and fuel up, back down to Gretna Green, then cross over the A66 onto Scotch Corner. We'll stop there, have a little break there, and then that'll probably be it. Straight back home. It's going to be roughly about 3-hour drive. Over yonder there, the old Gallo Bingo, that used to be the old cinema, old picture house. Used to go there and watch films as a kid. This place has not changed much at all since then. But it's good to see that the building's still being used. There you go. She's back. What she got this time? Reduced. Now £1.20. Well, it should only be a quid. I know it, shouldn't there?
Should be £2.40.
How much? What has happened to the world? The price of food is just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous, man. I'm too tight to be in this world. Right, so we're going to head back to the car then, and we'll see you in a bit. Good afternoon, one and all. It is I. We're now just leaving Stirling now. We're heading down to Gretna Green now, so we're back in the car, as you can tell. So yeah, I've got about an hour and a half's drive down to Gretna. Bing bang bash. Oh, you never guess where we are. Where it all first started. 8 days ago. We've popped back into Gretna Green to pick up a few things for Nash and Deb, and Don's just in grabbing a few little bits, and then that'll be us. We'll be on our way down to Scotch Corner. Looks like someone just got married over there. The weather's not been great for them, not like it was for us. Umbrellas are up. Alright, they're walking over there now. Ah. Right, let's put this camera away, it's starting to rain. See you later. As you can tell, we just sat in the car in Gretna Green, having a little light snack and a coffee.
Looking up courage who's going to go in and tell them to revoke the wedding vows.
Yeah. We just went up to somebody and said, I know you do marriages here, because we got married here this time last week. Anytime you can do divorces. Oh, it's a long drive. Not even halfway there yet.
I thought you loved driving.
I do, but so it's 100 mile. It's 81 mile from here to Scotch Corner. So it's about 102 mile we've got left. And once we get to Scotch Corner, about 102 mile left till home.
I'm ready now. You? Are you ready?
I'm ready to go home. Good afternoon, one and all. It is I. I meant to do a recording just 5 minutes ago because we've just left Scotch Corner, so we've got a 2-hour drive back home. So that's it. We're on the final journey back home, final leg, and we'll be home. We're just gonna chill out for tonight. Neil will no doubt bang away that last half bottle of Bacardi that I had from last night. So we'll probably see you in about 2 hours time.